This is a very important crypto update video. Cryptocurrencies have crashed within the last 24 hours. As I predicted last night would happen. If you watched my video last night, you would have saved yourself lots of money and made free crypto. Make sure you watch my video last night and you will find out exactly what I said and how you would have done that. So most importantly, just getting straight into the charts, and let me even just go to CoinMarketCap so we can take a look at the crypto market. We can see what has happened to cryptos the last 24 hours. So Bitcoin down 7%, Ethereum down 7%, BNB 3%, XRP 1%. Most cryptocurrencies are obviously down, ranging from 2% to 10%, somewhere in that range. Now, if you guys love cryptocurrency content, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe with notifications on, and make sure you guys blow up the comment section. I read my comments. I will reply to good comments for sure. And why is that happening? Well, today a bunch of data came out regarding inflation in the economy. Now, the information that has come out is the PCE, the core PCE came out regarding inflation, and it came a little bit lower than expected. That's bullish for cryptos. Now, we also got the reports of consumer spending, and that came out less. So consumers were spending a lot less money, which means it shows that people have a lot less money to spend in common goods and services, or maybe it's just the summer, I don't know. But that number came in less. We have the PCE coming under expectations, bullish, and then the PCE bearish. So some mixed data, some bullish, some bearish, depending on how you look at it. Now, PCE basically, of course, measures inflation like CPI, and that can kind of allow the Fed to guide their monetary policy, whether they raise interest rates or lower interest rates. And this is very important for cryptocurrencies in the stock market. Most importantly, the stock market, but we have to understand what's happening in the economy with monetary policy. If you want to understand cryptocurrencies, the economy of cryptocurrencies, when they're going to go up, when they're going to go down, I do all of that information for you. All of that research I do for you. So here is the thing. Last night, I told you all, especially in the Patreon, if Bitcoin breaks this level, I said in the Patreon the last couple of days, guys, if Bitcoin breaks this level, sell, short the market. And even in my video last night, I was like, guys, for free, listen, I'm giving you guys some information that I usually put out to my Patrons only. And if Bitcoin breaks this level here, which was exactly right here, Bitcoin is going to make a very big move down, and cryptocurrencies overall. And there was a significant crash from that level of about 6% for Bitcoin, and for other cryptocurrencies that's 10, 15, 20%. So we also bought the dip this morning in the Patreon, which is an alert service that I have for people that want to make money in crypto. And we are able to make money in crypto even while the market is bearish, with trade alerts, with stop losses, and I let you all know when to short the market, when to sell, and so forth. And that's what happened. So cryptos took a pretty big dive, and that was based on the information and the data to date. Now, let me show you something very important. So cryptocurrencies have been down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row. Cryptos have been red 5 days in a row. And usually when stocks or cryptos or anything has been down so many times in a row, there's got to be a couple of days to recover. There's got to be some days to recover and resist some of that bearishness. So it is very likely that I'm thinking tomorrow, which is Friday, and potentially over the weekend, we could end up being bullish. Now, I was expecting, today, maybe mid of this week to be bullish, this week to be bullish, period. It did not happen, guys. This was a very bearish week, unfortunately, but cryptocurrencies, they have bounced up pretty big today, which is a good sign to see. Cryptocurrencies are holding up strong given our current circumstances and current level. Now, cryptocurrencies, I think, are going to be red the next couple of days because we have the stock market closing. We have the new half of the year coming, the second half of the year, which is always quite bullish for stocks and cryptos. July is historically a bullish month for cryptocurrencies and stocks. So I personally think, this is just my opinion, there's really no data to support this, other than like historical information that July typically is bullish for stocks and crypto. That we are going to have somewhat of a bullish weekend because of how big of a sell-off we've already had so far in this week. So everything has already been priced in. The flood, the fear, the worst of what came out with the data and information that we've heard today is probably already priced in today in the last couple of days in this week. So I am expecting somewhat of a bounce, guys, and there's some key levels that we need to pay attention to because we could crash lower this weekend. That's certainly a possibility. In the next coming weeks, we can crash lower, but there's a couple of key levels that I'm going to show you exactly for free, and that's going to determine what is next for cryptocurrency. So some of the levels that you need to pay attention for Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now has a very key level that you want to pay attention for, and that is 18,621 on the Binance chart. USDT, Bitcoin USDT on the Binance chart. If Bitcoin breaks 18,621, we are looking like we could be heading down to about 18,000 even, and then 17.5. So these are a couple levels. If they are broken, we're going to continue to go down most likely and see those levels. And if Bitcoin breaks 17.5, which is the low of what we saw a couple of weeks ago, we could be seeing 16,000, 14,000, 12,000 and under. But we will have to see if Bitcoin can bounce and recover from this region and test up the higher resistance levels. Now, if Bitcoin can break 19,849 in that area, it would be likely that Bitcoin will come up and test eventually again close to $22,000. If Bitcoin can break $22,000, it would be very likely that Bitcoin could see a move to $23,000 to $25,000. So these are kind of the ranges that we are in. Depending if Bitcoin breaks up higher, we're going to be looking at higher price targets. And if Bitcoin breaks lower, we're going to be looking at more bearish and lower price targets. So keep those levels in mind. Rewatch the video, that particular portion, if you want to understand where you can put those levels and charts on your own chart. So that's kind of what is happening right now. And there is a lot of data, more data that's going to be coming out that's very important, that's going to strongly affect the crypto market and your crypto holdings. And that is going to be next week. The Fed is going to be speaking again. And then immediately after that week, we have CPI coming out. If inflation comes a lot under expectations, a lot lower than expectations, the Fed is going to become less hawkish, less aggressive with their monetary policy, and that's going to be very good for stocks and cryptos, and that's going to allow stocks and cryptos to recover. Another thing that you want to be paying attention to is the US dollar. This thing has been rocketing, but as of today, this thing had crashed quite significantly, allowing cryptos to bounce up. So as soon as this morning all these crashes stopped, we started to see a bounce in the crypto market and the stock market, and that was because of the pullback of the US dollar. This dollar has been rocketing, and when the Fed is hawkish, the dollar continues to pump. When the Fed becomes less aggressive with interest rates and their monetary policy, the US dollar is going to crash, and that pumps up Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now, I told you all in my video last night, guys, please pay attention to these levels. And even in my Patreon, I said, guys, if we hit these levels, we're going to go lower. If we hit this level, we're going to go higher. And I said I would sell. I would definitely recommend selling if Bitcoin breaks this level. And just for an example, off of that alert, it wasn't even the highest point, but I ended up taking profits. I made 44% over on Bybit. I shorted Ethereum over on Bybit and was able to make 44% in just a few hours time with that entire position. So that was pretty cool to see, but it's really easy when the market is very bearish and it breaks a support level that has been holding up for quite some time. There's going to be a very big move downwards, and it's easy to short the market. It's also easy to long the market if you understand certain levels, and that's what I help you to do in the Patreon. And in this month of July, I'm going to be adding future signals for people in the Patreon so that you guys can make money when the market is going down. In addition to, selling and buying the dip and getting more cryptos for free with stop losses and such. So highly recommend you join tier 3 in the Patreon if you want to get access to these futures signals, so you can be making potentially big gains over with Bybit. Use Bybit. And if you want to create an account, if you want to short the market, use my link down below in my video description. Use Bybit, use my specific link. And if you deposit crypto over there, they're going to send you free money. You can claim up to $4,000 in bonuses. So guys, definitely check it out. Check out the Patreon where we are making money. I'm giving you guys very important information over there. Highly recommend it. It will pay for itself in just a week or two time quite easily. So right now we're watching the market. Things are kind of just trading sideways as of this current moment, but there's going to be some big moves coming in the next 24 to 48 hours and over this weekend potentially. So get ready, guys. There's going to be a lot of volatility these next coming weeks, but I'm thinking the month of July is going to be bullish. I believe the month of July is going to be bullish, as it was exactly 1 year ago. 1 year ago, cryptos were kind of in the same state as they are now. And guess what? July is when they took off like crazy, and they took off very fast. And when people least expected it, we could be having the same type of situation. So guys, get ready. buckle up those moon suits and get on those moon boots, because cryptos are going to take off. They're not going to be going down forever, and you do not want to be left behind. You do not want to get left behind and buying the top and complaining that you wish you would have never sold. So give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Continue to make sure to subscribe with notifications on. Blow up the comment section, guys. I read my comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I will see you all later.